two big killers of cash flow are vacancy and maintenance. And that's something that we have gotten so dialed in at. And I think why the reason why we delivered all the way through COVID is because we're actually literally looking at our KPIs all the time on those two things. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of property management for the full turnkey experience? I mean, for you to be hands off, you have to trust the property management team. Talk a little bit about what that looks like in your world.
Well, for me, property management was a necessity just to get into the industry. I mean, I was busy running other businesses. I'd stated living life. I was coaching youth basketball, involved with church, so turnkey was mandatory just to get a taste of the industry itself. Um, a quick story, on occasion, I get this wild hair to do something on my own. And I actually did a flip in South Leawood by myself. And I'd load my minivan. I had a wet vac. I had ladders. I had paint. Anyway, I did that for about 3 weeks. And I actually had to have injections in my knees because the pain was so bad. But I'm too old to do that stuff. And I learned I really didn't save that much money. But, like I say, I've been with SBD for 10 years. And my original effort was flipping, buying foreclosures. And then I moved with you as you went to holding and renting. And your operation has performed well in every stage of my association, from just knowledge of the market in terms of valuations. I mean, I was always impressed with you walking into a house and say, those three windows that cost us, $300, and paint will cost us this. It was just quick, easy information. I didn't have to think about it. It was just reliable, dependable. There was never any question about how to move forward. You guys handle the showings, you handle the credit risk, you handle the payment systems. I mean, I get a check distribution. I can through the portal, I can determine where my money is being spent. I don't get all of the money that you collect, but there's a few deductions on maintenance and stuff like that. But no, I mean, I can remember when you would buy and you would say, Jim, I'm going to put you with this company to manage your properties. You remember that?
Yes.
You had an association with a company that was next door to you.
That's right. Just for the audience out there, as we were growing and scaling and I started, really buying for other people, it was important to make sure that their property management experience was as good as possible. And I did not at the time have the means to be able to deliver that level of excellence that I was hoping for. So I temporarily, and again, in full disclosure to the property management company that I decided to use, temporarily gave them the property management contracts for all of our investors. And so for about 4 years or 4 or 5 years, I think I was outsourcing to another property management company in the Kansas City area. And then only once we got to, I think, around 300 or 350 doors, did I choose to go through the pain and heartache of starting my own property management company. But that has been a game changer, to be able to control the entire process and have in-house property management. I don't think you can be a full turnkey provider without being able to control all sides of the coin. And, you can buy and sell an asset to somebody, but if you don't control the back end, you don't control all of the maintenance and expenses on the back end. And we have grown into that. And so probably is what Jim's going to detail. The level of property management, I'm sure, has excelled since we've brought that in-house. But sorry, please continue, Jim.
No, it was an easy transition to your organization. And like I say, I think you took it to the next level. The way you even show properties. I mean, people can go see a property with a credit card. I mean, I'd never even heard of that before. So the activity level, the vacancies just in days has been crunched. I mean, it's just a new phenomenon that you've introduced to this marketplace, and it's been wonderful for your investors like me.